Welcome back to my channel. Have a nice and happy day. Which country are you following me from? It's a pleasure to connect with friends who have passion and love for orchids all over the world. Today, I will share with you a new fertilizer for orchids. Helps stimulate roots, increase resistance, and promote comprehensive growth for orchids. Please watch this video until the end. This is black tea. Do you often drink tea? Black tea is a very good drink for human health when used properly. And it is also very popular when caring for organic orchids. Black tea is known as the magic water of antioxidants, stimulating root growth. I use about 2 tablespoons of black tea and put it in a clean glass jar. Then add 0.8 liters of boiling water to the jar. This helps the tea release nutrients into the water quickly and thoroughly. Cover and let cool about 2 hours. This is bread yeast. Put 1 spoon of yeast in the jar. Bread yeast, also known as yeast, is actually a living microorganism, specifically the yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae. When placed in a suitable environment, especially with a sugar source such as glucose, yeast will activate and decompose sugar, creating many enzymes, amino acids, and B vitamins. Next is glucose. Add 1 spoon of glucose to the jar with yeast. Glucose is the fuel for the yeast system to function. Add 500 milliliters of warm water. Then stir well to completely dissolve them in the solution. Glucose is a simple sugar, easy to decompose and absorb. It is the energy source for the yeast to work, helping the fermentation process to occur more strongly, producing beneficial biological substances. Next, close the jar tightly and let it incubate for about 3 hours. You can see that my orchid is growing very healthy and green. The new roots are growing a lot, plump and strong. This orchid is also blooming, very sturdy, it's wonderful. And now, I will take care of it and supplement nutrition for it so that the plant has enough nutrients to grow and bloom most beautifully. After 2 hours, I take the black tea solution and stir well. Then filter out the residue, keep the solution. I use a soft cloth, dip it in the black tea solution, and gently wipe the orchid leaves. Black tea is a completely fermented tea, containing many antioxidants such as polyphenols, flavonoids, along with some trace minerals such as potassium, magnesium, manganese. It helps to clean the surface of orchid leaves gently and effectively. Diluted black tea solution is both gentle and has mild antibacterial properties, so it is very safe to wipe without fear of burning the leaves or irritation. Tannin in black tea has a mild antiseptic effect. This helps prevent some types of mold and bacteria from growing on the leaf surface, especially in humid conditions, rainy season, or poorly ventilated environments. Black tea helps repel insects, helping to reduce the pressure of pests on orchids. When you wipe the leaves regularly with black tea, it will limit pathogens for orchids. Contributes to helping the plant grow well, photosynthesize strongly, thereby flowering more evenly and lastingly. Next, I take the yeast glucose solution and stir it well and pour them into a large mug. Then take the black tea solution and mix it with the yeast glucose solution. Continue to dilute the mixture with 5 liters of clean water at room temperature to have a great fertilizer for orchids. Method 1. Water the orchid roots with this fertilizer solution. This fertilizer creates a beneficial living microorganism system, helping to balance the substrate environment, limiting the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi. When releasing natural enzymes and vitamins, it helps the roots absorb nutrients better, promoting strong new root growth. It also helps stimulate natural growth without shocking the plant like chemical fertilizers. It creates nutrients that are easier for orchid roots to absorb, similar to the microbial composting process. After rapid fermentation, this fertilizer will activate a series of natural digestive enzymes. Creates mild organic acids, helping to regulate the pH of the environment, fighting harmful bacteria and fungi. It provides easily digestible sugar for orchids, especially during the rooting stage, when plants need high energy to regenerate tissue. However, when using glucose, it must be used in moderation, avoiding the situation of too sweet, causing the growing medium to become moldy or attracting ants and insects. A small amount is enough for the entire yeast system to work effectively. Method to use a spray bottle. Mist the entire orchid. Pour this fertilizer into a spray bottle, then spray it on the leaves, stems and roots of the orchid. When we combine black tea yeast glucose together, we are creating a perfect biological environment for orchid growth. It is rich in beneficial microorganisms with enzymes, amino acids, vitamins, and micronutrients, nourishing the roots. Supports root recovery and rapid growth of new roots, especially after repotting, branching, or root shock. This mixture acts as a biological shield, helping orchids resist root rot, yellow leaves, and mold. This is a gentle, natural, non-shocking supplement, helping orchids grow sustainably in the long term. Have you used this fertilizer for your orchids? Please share your opinions in the comments section of the video. After misting the plant and the environment is too humid. Use a clean cloth or soft, dry towel to wipe the buds and leaves of the plant. This will limit the growth of fungi and bacteria. Young leaves that are still weak will be easily damaged and diseased when the environment is too humid. Then, place the orchid in a cool place with light sunlight for the plant to photosynthesize and grow best. With just simple, easy-to-do methods, you can take very good care of your orchid at home. Hopefully after this video, you will have more experience in useful organic orchid care methods. Please like, subscribe to the channel and share the video with orchid lovers. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.